I sat in a puddle of my failure as tears streamed down my face. Should I have jumped in after you? I would have if fear didn't anchor me down in place. I waited as long as I could, but no matter how long I sit, it won't bring you back. Those boxes didn't float like you said they would. You lied to me. Gosh, for once I wish you were right. The loud waves crash against the boat while the wood planks scratch together. In the dark basement I hold my cigarette lighter tight in my hands. Its flame reflects off our wedding ring. It was a symbol of our bond. Now it's a tombstone of our love. You said our fortune would float like a feather, drifting across the sky. Instead, it sunk to the bottom of the ocean. I know you tried to save it, and for that I am thankful. But at what cost? You meant more to me than any piece of jewellery could ever. And now I have lost you too. Footsteps stomp down the stairs. Everyone on the ship is a stowaway. I just didn't think we were. They are coming for me. I could try and swim away, but who knows what creatures lay under that dark blanket of water. All of the oil lamps had exploded, feeding me no more light. I flicked off my lighter and placed it in the palm of my hands. They opened the hatch and grabbed me. They tell me everything you have done, all the twisted truth. I didn't believe it for 1 second, until I saw your face. You emerged from the captain's cabin. This can't be happening. I saw that box sink to the depths of the ocean. My heart sank in the process watching you dive in after it. Seeing your face should have calmed my nerves. Instead, my heart ached. You had lied to me once again. That smile you wore across your face, it wasn't right. You told me I was just a chess piece on your board. Nothing more, except so much less. Here I thought I was your queen, and now I see I was just a pawn, easy to knock off. My once love for you has spoiled, tossed overboard. Hearing the truth, I do not want to accept it. You laugh with that smug grin. Shattered oil lamps around your feet represent my crushed heart. I watched you die, I said, holding back tears. My dear, so naive. You were supposed to jump in after and save your beloved. Instead, you waited for someone that did not resurface. A shame, really. Now you had to see me kill you. I swallowed back tears. It would have been a much more heroic death. Let's not dwell on the past, shall we? The waters can still finish you off, you said, still grinning. Those filthy men of yours shoved me towards the plank. And don't worry, your precious trinkets we packed for our honeymoon, they'll stay safe with me. There's nothing left to say. You did the honour of tying the anchor around my ankle. Your greedy fingers took off my wedding ring. I stared into your eyes, the eyes of a man I once loved. I couldn't see him in there anymore, just an empty shell, no emotions except one. Power. I didn't fear the waters anymore, they never lied to me. I greeted the ocean with open arms, and so you pushed me in. Sinking through the depths of the water, I looked towards the blurry surface. I thought about all I did for him. It was so easy for him to say goodbye. I could see his slender figure lurking on the edge of the boat. I played his game of chess, without realizing I was even on the board. I waited, hoping to feel some sense of peace. I held my breath. Then there it was. I smiled. I watched that boat above ignite with flames. Sparks fly in all directions. It wasn't a great view from down here. At least the bright colours of flames lit up the night sky. The anchor around my ankle pulled me gently down. Slowly creeping towards the depths of the ocean floor, the weight on my heart was lifted. I looked at my free hand that had once held my cigarette lighter. The oil from the lamps painted the deck quite nicely. It did pain me to watch him burn, even if my vision was fading. A voice inside reassured me that the man I had loved was gone. I couldn't let my money fall into his hands. I did what I had to do. He did not deserve to win, nor did he deserve my heart.